Welcome to the Community Calendar. I'm Jeff Layton, your host today, and with me is Elizabeth from the Humane Society at the Lakes, and we're going to be discussing two things today.
Yep.
We're going to talk about Tater,
Yes.
and we're also going to talk about an upcoming event.
Yes.
But let's start with Tater. Tell us a little bit of his background, and he's kind of our featured pet for this week.
He is. Tater in our shelter system is known as Wilder. But when we got him, he was just about 4 to 6 weeks old, and he looked like a little tater tot.
Okay.
And so
And that same kind of color.
correct. And so he got the nickname Tater, and he does answer more to Tater.
Okay.
Tater came to us when he was between 4 to 6 weeks old with some of his litter mates. They had been on a homestead where they had some male breeding dogs. When we got Tater, Tater was had been neglected, had been severely abused by these adult breeding males. He came to us, he could not walk at all. He would crawl on his belly to eat and to drink. His litter mates were 12 pounds and Tater was only 4 pounds.
Okay.
We did bring him to the vet immediately and found that his leg was not broken, but instead his body was ravaged with infections from all the puncture marks that he had gotten from those older males. We have nursed him back to health. He has had sepsis 3 times due to the injuries that he had.
You said you almost lost him.
We almost lost him 3 different times. In addition to the puncture marks from those dogs, the individuals that had him had also personally docked his tail. And so his tail was severely infected as well. And so it's been a village that has been taking care of Tater. He is now 6 months old. And we had first thought that he possibly would need amputation of that leg that he has difficulty supporting his weight on and walking.
Okay.
We did bring him to an orthopedic specialist in the Fargo area, and he was very reluctant to amputate that leg because the joints in his other front leg are pretty damaged as well from the infection, and he felt that amputation would not provide him with a good quality of life.
Sure.
He does have a solution, though, for Tater. He would like to go in and scrape some of that scar tissue around the arthritic joint that's in his elbow, and then put some screws and plates in there that strengthen it.
Okay.
That cost of that procedure, though, comes to $7,500.
Okay.
And so right now, we've got a GoFundMe on our internet page, our Facebook page of Humane Society of the Lakes, to help us to fund that surgery for Tater so he can have a better quality of life in regards to his mobility.
And then hopefully find a forever home, as they
And
say.
hopefully find a forever home. He, in his lifetime, the 6 months we've had him, he's only spent a couple days at the shelter because he required more care initially when he was a puppy. And so our vet that we work with even brought him home for about 6 weeks by herself, and now between myself and one of the shelter managers, we have been fostering him at our home.
Okay.
So Tater gets along well with other dogs. Tater gets along well with cats. Tater gets along well with little children in the home.
Well, yeah, all those different environments certainly is going to get him a little bit more acclimated.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So he has done so well. He is just the sweetest boy in regards to his disposition. We normally do not like to tell some of those stories of how animals come to us because it really doesn't define who they are as animals or their potential.
Right.
You know, with Tater, with his story, it has defined him. He is a survivor. He is a thriver, and he has grown, past that.
Yeah.
And so we're just looking for help from the public to help us support Tater and to have a better quality of life.
Okay, so if people went to the Humane Society at the Lakes website, there's going to be a GoFundMe, and they
Yes,
can
there
donate there. Perfect. Okay.
We've got many, many pets right now that are up for adoption. You can visit our website and take a look at all the pets that we have for adoption. Some of them are not listed yet, just simply because we wait for our vet to have a look at all of them. But as soon as she gives us the green light in regards to the health of those animals, they are placed on our website then as well.
Okay. Well, you guys obviously do tremendous work and really watch out for the animals in the area, and so that's just awesome. Well, Elizabeth, I want to thank you for coming in. And again, really all the information is going to be on your website?
It is.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
Perfect.
Yep. So remember to, if you have any information or any inclination to volunteer
Okay.
at the shelter, you can do that. Anybody that has the need to foster, we have different animals that could always use fostering. And then remember to adopt.
Yeah.
These animals are just loving souls.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
All right. Until the next community calendar, I'm Jeff Layton.